Like, and for like Pokemon, the anime came out in tandem with the games for the same reason, or not the same reason the Yu-Gi-Oh anime came out. We'll get into that one later. But the Pokemon anime came out to teach kids the basics of Pokemon. Like how type matchups work, how fucking shit goes like that. And then they just went off and had their own fucking show come together. Like, but that was primarily it. It was to teach kids how to fucking play the game.
Meanwhile, season 1 of Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm going to stab the moon to beat your monster.
Yeah.
That happened. So one of the early ones in like the first season, or maybe it was the second. Was the first season just the lead up to the first Kaiba fight? Or was that just the first arc?
There was a Kaiba fight episode 1.
Was that one episode?
Yeah, there was a Kaiba fight.
My brain might be thinking that was an entire arc. No, it probably was just the first episode, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was a first episode where they're like, "Oh, the monster on the card has come to life." It's like, "No, Joey, you fucking imbecile!
I have created
hologram technology, fucking idiot,
to play a children's card game."
I have developed the most sophisticated and realistic hologram technology in the world to play a children's card game. Oh yeah, it's like Nintendo's working on it. Yep.
But yeah, so it was in the first season then yeah, in one of the fights, he was fighting someone that specialized in water monsters, and he had a water-based deck. So, you know, the entire board became water. I don't remember exactly how, but so Yugi's cards had limited movement and couldn't dodge or avoid or defend attacks properly. And then at some point, Yugi like summoned the moon as a trap card and then got his own monster to stab the moon to break the tides and beat his opponent's monsters or some shit like that. Season 1 Yu-Gi-Oh! Was fucking gold.
No, the best scene in Season 1 Yu-Gi-Oh! is when a man straight up played a monster card as a field card and then had everyone play Dungeons and Dragons.
Was that the underground one, Alex, where they summoned the labyrinth? And
yeah,
then he fused a Shadow Fiend into the labyrinth, and went, I don't have to follow the rules of the squares that we're playing on this board game now, because I'm fused into the wall and travel through the wall or some shit.
Yeah, it's like the squares are only on the floor. My Shadow Fiend is traveling on the wall. There are no squares.
Yeah, so I just found it very funny though, because they're like, I've avoided the rules. I'm not touching the ground or the square, so I don't have to obey the rules. And then Yugi's like, then I will also do that. And he's like, no, you're not allowed to fly. Fuck you. Like, what? Oh, flying creatures just can't fly. Suck a dick. That doesn't. What? Yeah, season one Yu-Gi-Oh! Was a trip. And
season 1 Yu-Gi-Oh! Was on crack.
Well, like we'd kind of got onto a bit of the topic, Pokemon kind of followed the rules of Pokemon loosely.
Loosely, yes.
Well, no, it just followed the rules loosely, and that's about it. Because there wasn't a game in the actual show, it was the world in the show, so following game rules, it doesn't exactly line up. And they could take more liberties. Where the card game in Yu-Gi-Oh! As Yu-Gi-Oh! Exists in, or Duel Monsters, or whatever the game's actually called in universe. But basically, if I recall correctly, they made the Yu-Gi-Oh! Show and the Yu-Gi-Oh! Game at the same time. And for season 1, or maybe 1 and 2 of the show, they basically just fucked around and did a battle shonen card game show, because they didn't expect the card game to get popular. And then when the card game got huge, they're like, well, shit, our show doesn't follow the rules of the card game we've made, and now the card game's popular and people know it. So they made an in-universe rule change to start following the rules of the real-life card game.
got trouble.
That's season 2 Yu-Gi-Oh. Duel City is season 2. Duelist Island is season 1, and that's the dumb shit.
Johnson, you all right? Johnson!
Yeah, Duel Links, like, those, all Yu-Gi-Oh games start at Duelist, I think it's called Duelist City, was the arc. Duelist King, like, Duelist Island or Duelist Kingdom
they skipped
is a crack
Duelist
show.
Island because in the show it doesn't follow any of the rules.
Yeah, if Yugi got Dark Magician turn 1, he just played out Dark Magician turn 1.
You were the rest of your incompetent race. And I, Tartarus, chieftain of the brutes, will send you to it. And the prophets learn of this. But they will take your head when they learn. Fool. They ordered me to do it.
Yeah, that's season 1.
So what we should do? We should watch season 1 of Yu-Gi-Oh.
It's on
That
Netflix,
should be our movie nights.
and it's painful. Oh no, the
Joey's
four
too
kids,
busy making a Brooklyn accent to think.
Yeah, no, he's fucking. It's honest to God, like Joey's fucking accent. Like he was based off like a Japanese pro wrestler with half the faces he makes. Like that was his inspiration behind his character. And then the 4 Kids dub is like he's just super American Brooklyn guy who's a gigantic fucking moron and no one like. Yeah, that's it. So he goes, "Hey, Yugs, what's up?" Like fucking that.
And has its mind concluded. This one is but flesh and faith, and is the more deluded. Kill me or release
Yep.
me, parasite.
He's on the ring,
Time with talk.
and he extends to the entire ring. That is all.
Rock and metal and time. Now I shall talk, and you shall listen.
Remember, we punched that thing to death. Yep. I no, not 2401. We didn't touch 2401.
I am the prophet of regret, council of most high, hierarch of the covenant.
A reclaimer? Here? At last. We have much to do. This facility must be activated if we are to control this outbreak.
Stay where you are. Nothing can be done until my sermon is complete.
Not true. This installation has a successful utilization record of 1.2 trillion simulated and 1 actual. It is ready to fire on demand.
Of all the objects our lords left behind, there are none so worthless as these oracles. They know nothing of the great journey.
And you know nothing about containment. You have demonstrated complete disregard for even the most basic protocols.
This one's containment. And this one's great journey are the same. Prophets have promised you freedom from a doomed existence, but you will find no salvation on this ring. Those who built this place knew what they wrought. Do not mistake their intent, or all will perish as they did before.
This thing is right. Halo is a weapon. Your prophets are making a big mistake.
Your ignorance already destroyed one of the sacred rings, demon. It shall not harm another.
Didn't the prophets just order them to kill you?
Then I will show it to you.
Ah.
There is still time to stop the key from turning. At first, it
They hate him, but they're not going to kill him. No, yeah.
will search one likely spot, and you will search another. Fate had us meet as foes, but this ring will make us brothers.
He teleported them.
We are, all of us, gravely concerned. The release of the parasite was unexpected, unfortunate, but there is no need to panic. In truth, this is a time to rejoice. A moment that all the Covenant should savor. For the sacred icon has been found. With it, our path is clear, our entry into the divine beyond guaranteed. The great journey is nigh, and nothing, not even the flood, can stop it. Kill the demon.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fucking...
The faster you can kill those brutes, the better. They don't have shield generators, so take them out before it's returning.
Yeah, they aren't panicking out loud. Yeah, in their head they're just going fuck, 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 fuck.
Go time.
The demon has infiltrated the council chamber.
Yep.
Protect the hierarchs. Seal the exits.
Oh, I don't think so.
Right, because I gotta go over to a terminal and put her into the fucking entire Hyde charity data net. Is it here?
Put her in the terminal.
I don't think these are the terminals. Oh,
No,
there they
that's
are.
an ashtray.
Yeah. Yeah.
I still think my favorite clip is that one guy going, "What is happening? I have no fucking clue what's going on in this game." And then he just starts Michael Jackson dancing, he puts the control down and walks away. That's
Yeah.
like my favorite clip I've seen of Devil May Cry.
On one of the pedestals near the door.
So her head still looks off.
Truth. He
Hang
has
on.
the index.
Yeah, look. If I can get...
Let me get these doors. Go.
Yeah, and her head is literally... You can see the seam on her neck.
Work.
Thank you. Look at that. Superior.
Don't worry, you can pick me up later.
God. What? I think this video is getting DMCA'd.
You good?